ficámos numa parte um bocado tensa, que é a cena da... aqui. Não percebemos muito bem porque é que viemos aqui parar. Mas I guess vamos descobrir.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection.
Wow.
Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
Man,
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art.
Wow.
Or the insight we...
Esta gaja também é um bocado marada da cabeça. Vou-vos já dizer. Mano, este sítio é bada sinistro. Como é que é a condição? Que nomes de merda. Tilda. Cá está ela.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what
Hey,
did you
Andre.
do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point.
Oh, moça, eu
Your ruse didn't fool us.
aconselhava-te a não voltares a
And
dizer
as
isso, porque
for
caso contrário,
My little trick,
o resultado vai ser o mesmo.
it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
Foi vértigo, pá, lamento. Hoje não apareceu.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
Uau.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
Uau.
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
Ok.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
What? Um focus?
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen.
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life.
Oh.
1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close.
Ganda Eloy.
I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand,
Ok.
to be enlightened.
Então ela fez isto com ela.
You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity.
Eu não percebo a cena desta gaja. Podes, Inês.
Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better.
Man.
Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia
Como é
at
que ela
all
fez
costs.
os biscoitos?
By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere,
Yes.
remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet.
Ok.
He calls it a clean install.
Clean install.
Not if
man.
I stop him first.
Not if we do.
Ok, Tilda.
And once
I'm
he
all
and the
ears.
others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Okay.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
Pois.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends.
Pois
And they're
real.
not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
O Silence.
Silence.
Yes.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Okay.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course.
Uau.
But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him,
Ok.
along with all the others.
Então é isso que o Silence
Using the
quer.
new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me.
Ok.
You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia.
A cena é que a Elaine não vai deixar. A Elaine não vai permitir que isto aconteça, com certeza. Querem apostar?
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities.
Ok.
It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event.
Ok.
We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard.
Pois.
He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
Ok, base do gen. Bera. Eu já nem sei quais é que falei.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine.
Ok.
They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her.
Pois.
That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Ok.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation. A passage that only I can access.
Ok.
When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door. bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Ok.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Esta parte é
Gerard
importante.
believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe.
Ok.
I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Ok.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
Uau.
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much.
Ah, ok.
He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus. By tapping them, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
Ok.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp.
O Silence deve ser. O gajo deve fazer parte disto, de alguma maneira.
My old focus. How did you find it?
Como é que é, Johnny?
Let alone repair it.
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Não.
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them.
Ok.
It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead,
Provavelmente.
So I should be grateful.
Sim. Mais ou menos.
if you like.
Pimba. Ok. Ui, bué da tenso.
First Pharaoh. Now Hikaru and the Tanakh.
Não.
Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate
Como é que é,
situation,
King?
but I
Pois
assure
não,
you
Johnny.
there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many
Não,
have
Miguel,
to
hoje
die
não.
for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tanakh survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Pimba, Eloy. Holy shit, brutal, man.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
Holy shit.
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long.
Ah, ok.
You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Ela está-lhe a contar o plano, mas esta não está a ouvir. O que é que ela lhe está a contar?
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
Coitada da Beira, man. RIP. Isto está mesmo marado, man. Tipo, o Horizon está a ficar bué da
All
marado.
right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Okay.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
My sister.
Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base.
Afinal já é
I'll tell you
irmã
the rest
dela
later.
agora.
But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my
What
friend
are
to
those?
rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Holy shit. What?
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakt.
What the fuck is that?
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
Ok.
So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
Pimba. Olha.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me.
Olá, eu estou
everyone
banido,
else?
mas continuo a ver as lives. Achas que podes dar uma opinião acerca da nova música da minha irmã? Ela tem 17 e terá que evoluir.
Pá, Lupo, obrigado pelos 7€, mano. Eu hoje não vou ver nada, mano, mas pá. Para a semana vejo isso, claro.
We're all...
Pá, agora a questão é, pois tenho que vir aqui. A base dela. Ai, é com caraças, olha onde é que é a base dela. Eu já podia ter vindo aqui sem querer.
We're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Já podia ter vindo ali, sem querer. Bro. Pronto, Lupo, para a semana, velho. Hoje já não vou ver isso, mas para a semana, velho. Porra, meu Deus. Oh, mano, estás a brincar com a minha cara. Ai, é um desses caranguejos.
Much better.
Nem aquele bicho ali. É um bicho igual ao outro. Aí, mas não há uma porra de uma fogueira aqui, pois não. Tenho mesmo que passar por aqueles animais. Pois já vi que é má ideia. Obrigado. A cena é, eu não sei como é que vou ali ter, meu. Isto está cheio de máquinas, eu só queria ir ali e fazer a viagem.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other units can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Pronto, era isto. Era isto que eu precisava. Era isto que eu precisava. Pronto, está feito. Sim, mas precisava daquele item, percebes? Eu não queria estar a gastar isso. Yeah.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that.
Onde está ela?
So,
Oh.
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith, Eric...
the Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I
Tranquilo.
need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Ok.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Mas já estava a falar sobre isso.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Não acredito que está em cima.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden.
Coitada.
Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here.
Yeah.
Now he can always look out at Plains Zone and further east to the Nora Sacred Lands.
Yeah.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she's...
Horizon Forbidden West, malta.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds.
Uau.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone.
Rip
From
Varl.
death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us.
Ah, está grávida.
I'm with child, Aloy.
Uau.
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini.
Oh, meu Deus.
Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here.
Oh.
We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
Holy shit.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Muito agressivo isto, mano.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Okay.
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spot her.
É ali.
Oh,
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Bem a melhor parte do jogo.
Okay, I need to find a sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
É, por aqui. Pá, eu não sei se... Imagina, a cena é essa. Se eu apanhar o Sunwing, tipo, vou logo direto à outra. É que eu não quero já fazer isso hoje. Não vou ter tempo para fazer isso, mano. Tenho 10 minutos no máximo. A Regala.
Good. There are sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly. Its wings look like they can catch the sunlight. Probably a fast flyer, too. Got it. Whoa.
Não. Hoje não. Uau. Ué, Avatar isto. Uau. Uau.
Whoa! Head rush. Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
Right.
On it.
Não vi. Man, brutal essa parte.
There's a Tolnec. Need to get on top of its head. Now, how to land this thing. made it.
Bam.
Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the tall neck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Whoa! Get used to that.
Uau! Bimba! Está ali um Horus, estou a vê-lo aqui. Mas esta parte está espetacular, né? Ah é? Então se calhar tenho que... Se calhar tenho que gravar alguns, não? Se calhar vou gravar agora. Pronto, maltinho, olha, foi bom.
Carl's forces are barely holding out. I need to pick up an energy cell, and fast. Carl's forces are barely holding out. I need to pick up an energy cell, and fast.
Como é que eu posso isto? Como é que eu saio daqui? Como é que eu pôs este bicho?
Carl's forces are barely holding out. I need to pick up an energy cell, and fast.
Não sei como sair daqui.
Carl's forces are barely holding out. I need to pick up an energy cell, and fast.
Mano, devia ser na... Devia ser na cena, mas não estou a conseguir sair. É, o jogo tem que deixar sair daqui, bro. Tá, eu vou ter que sair daqui.
I need to pick up an energy cell, and fast.
Tipo, imagina.
Carl's forces are barely holding out. I need to pick up an energy cell, and fast.
Não consigo saltar. Estou a carregar quadrado e ela não salta. Não salta, olha, estás a ver? Não salta. Bem, vamos ficar aqui, olha, pronto, que se lixe. Não há problema. Qualquer coisa, se tiver que fazer isto outra vez. Pronto, se tiver que fazer isto outra vez, faço, não há problema. Isso também não foi muito tempo. Foi bom, pá, foi bom.